Hello everyone and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy. This workout today is a beginner workout and we're going to focus on stability, balance, and strength. So I'm going to choose one from each category. We'll repeat each circuit through 3 times and the format within that will be 40 seconds of work and 15 seconds in between. All right, you're going to require a variety of dumbbells for the workout. Here are dumbbells I might suggest a beginner use, but of course start light and lift within your own abilities. I'll also use a bench, something to sit on. If you don't have it, I'll tell you a modification. All right, we'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. Are you ready to move daily? Me too. Let's go. I'm gonna hit functional strength on my watch. All right, let's warm up here. Knees are soft. We'll start with the front and back hinge. It's warming up that lower back, hamstrings, and glutes. Two more here. Good, into a low kick. If you can't kick up high, just nice and low right there, however high you can. We're stretching those hamstrings. And again, a little lower back warm up. Let's go into a heel dig. Push those hands forward and draw your elbows back to stretch your chest. And high knees here, alternate. And butt kicks here, punch. You can do this on the ground or bench or couch assisted. You're gonna go into a plank position right here. Opposite hand is gonna come up, opposite foot, and we're gonna reach that opposite hand up. A little torso twist and stretch toward the ceiling. You can do this, of course, on the ground. Switch sides, step forward and stretch. You can give that wrist a bit of a roll here too. Switch again. One more here. Good, and up to standing. Let's reach across, stretch through the middle back. Reach overhead, stretching that torso there. Good, and finishing right here. Pivot your foot. Okay, excellent. Good, take a look at the screen. That's our first circuit through 3 times, and here we go. We're gonna start with balance with a tandem walk. So one foot is right in front of the other, okay? Hands can be out to the side to support that balance. We're gonna walk frontwards and backwards, but you could turn around if you wish. So we walk right in front of the other. Nice tandem walk. Again, to modify, you don't have to be right in front of the other. You can leave a 2-inch space in between the foot if you'd like. I'm gonna do heel to toe and touch. And as always with balance, you can have a wider base of support where everything's a bit wider, of course, or a narrow base of support directly in front of the other. That's gonna make it more challenging on your balance. Okay, good warm up there and into our diagonal ice skater. It's a step tap, nice and low to the ground. Then we'll travel backwards, but you could turn around if you wish. All right, I'm gonna go this way. Hinge at the hips, step and tap behind. Now the key with stability, that's what we're practicing here, is that you gain full control before you take your next step. Control. Here. Good. So often when we're in motion, we'll just keep moving, but this is where we're activating our muscles in our legs and core by controlling the motion. That's the practice we're doing today. Of course, you could jump this to make it more difficult. Moving into our compound strength, I'm going to do a sit, squat, press, but you could squat and press if you don't have anything to sit on. Okay, or just hit the press if you wish, if you don't want to squat. Feet shoulder width, up and press, then reach the hips back and gently sit down. I'm holding 5s. And let's repeat that whole circuit. Okay, excellent. You can make the tandem walk more challenging by closing your eyes. Make sure you're safe though, in a safe space with nothing you can fall on. Heel toe, just like that. I'm gonna do a little bit with my eyes closed here. And then reverse. How about just with one eye closed? That would be easier. That is hard, isn't it? Feels very tippy, but this is the practice of balance. Do feel free to open the eyes. That's totally fine. Very good. Okay. Into your stability. The jump looks like this with a pause, right? The body's in motion. Let's hinge, shoulders back, back is flat, big step and pause. Control, step here. Reverse or turn around. I want you to bring the arm and the leg into alignment with your stationary leg. That's what gives you the narrow base of support. Oh, see that last one I didn't have control. Okay, into our sit squat. I'm grabbing 8s this time. Whatever works for you. Feet shoulder width apart, hands on the shoulders. Press and sit. Okay, excellent. Setting that down. And one more, let's go back into our tandem. Eyes open or closed, whatever you'd like. Narrow or wide base. Yeah, that is challenging. For a lot of you, you haven't done any practice with this, so keeping your eyes open is smart. Been trying to practice this lately. Remember, you really want to spread those toes out. Really open the toes, right? A good grip with that big toe planted. All right, into your ice skater. Add some jumps here if you're comfortable, if you can. I'm gonna do this last one jumping a bit. Here. This is where that motion really comes into play because the body's moving faster and harder, which mimics a fall. We don't always fall front and back. Sometimes it's to the diagonal. Stick the landing. Okay, very good. That was the circuit. Yes, it was. Okay, take a look at the screen. There's the next one. Grab some water, but make sure you don't move back. We're gonna start with a standing march. So you can pick a dumbbell. I'm gonna choose an 8. Again, wide base of support in the march is easier. Narrow, where the feet are close together, is more challenge. I'll call halfway on the arm. So we march and march. Chin is just looking straight ahead. Okay, you don't want to look up at the dumbbell, but keep that arm straight. You'll feel the imbalance with weight above, but you could hold it at your side if you wish, okay? One more here. Bring that weight down and switch hands and march. Narrow or wide base of support. Let's set that down. We'll go into our pal-off press. Okay, I'm gonna hold a 5. Feet about shoulder width. We're gonna press out, then we'll pivot. So come up onto the tiptoe, and then we'll alternate sides. Press, pivot, center, and in. Press, pivot, center, and in. Okay, great core activator here. And of course, we're twisting with that dumbbell, which creates some instability that you have to control. So nice and slow if you need. This is a great one done on a cable machine if you have that accessible to you. Nice, set that down. And we're going into our compound strength, which is a pull complex. Okay, I'll hold 8s. We're gonna do a bent over row, a high pull, and a hammer curl. So starting here, holding 8s. Row, stand in high pull, then hammer curl. Right there, up, hinge. Back to the row, high pull, up, hammer curl. All pull actions here. Good. Row, high pull, hammer. And there we go. Round 2. Excellent. Let's go back to our balance, march, overhead hold, that iso hold with an 8, narrow or wide base of support, your choice. I'll call half here. Arm can come out to the side for counterbalance if you need. Last one here. Bring the weight down, switch sides, and march. Okay, into your pal-off press. I'll come back to the 5. Remember, you want to twist and pivot. You don't want to be twisting the knee there. Okay, shoulders low and back, holding that weight right here. Press, pivot, and in. Press, other side, and in. Don't shrug the shoulders, okay? That's easy to do anytime the weight is in the front. Keep them low and depressed away from the ears. Nice. I'm gonna move up to the 10s for my pull complex. 3 different pull actions, all great functional movement patterns here. Row, high pull, and hammer curl. Row, stand, high pull here, then your hammer. It's gonna be whatever you can high pull, folks. Row, high pull, hammer. So we're not maximizing, obviously, that row, because you could probably row a lot more. But the reason for a compound movement like this is just how it challenges our balance, right? Our movement patterns. So that's why I've included this one today. And up. Okay, let's go to the top. One more round, back to the march. I'll hold the 8 again. Okay, shoulders back, engage the core, arm is here. Up. Up. Keep that wrist locked in neutral. Switching arms and march. Nice. Grabbing that 5 for the Palloff press. Yeah, so if you're at the gym at the cables, you'd step away from the cable machine, press it out, and then do the one side. Then turn around, do the other side. But here we're doing alternating. Good, feeling that in the shoulders too, hey? Okay, into the pull complex last set, and I'm gonna pop back up to my 10s. Row, high pull, hammer, or you can do row, hammer, high pull, whatever feels the best. Here we go. Row, high pull here, hammer curl, elbows in, curl. Okay, excellent. Good. Take a look at the screen. That's our next circuit coming up. Grab some water, and of course you can pause if you need a bit of a longer rest. Otherwise, we'll keep it flowing, we'll keep it going. We're gonna do a push complex down on the ground. So we're gonna do a tricep press, a tricep extension, and then a chest fly, all push muscles. So choose whatever you can do on your tricep extension. I'm gonna take 8s down to the ground. All right, so let's make our way down there. We'll do our bird dog down on the ground, of course, and then we'll stand for the stability bit. Okay, so starting with my 8s, we're gonna start palms face each other and we're gonna press toward the ceiling first. So we press up, bend at the elbow, back up, then you're gonna round the arms and open here for a fly. Good, so down, push, up, back at the elbow, up and open. Good, down, press up, tricep extension, chest fly, nice. Okay, very good. Flipping it over for your bird dog. This one's about core balance, right? So we're doing opposite hand and foot off the ground. Wide base of support is gonna be more helpful. You can come a little bit more narrow to make it more challenging. So reach opposite hand and leg out. So you're just on 2 appendages at a time, but really slow, just kind of like you have a glass of water on your back, right? We are trying to keep our hips facing the ground without rotating them up, and stay balanced, push up through the shoulder blades. Let's come to standing. And here's our stability move. We're gonna come up to tiptoes and then we're gonna release and drop onto 1 foot. Okay, so a tiptoe hop, feet shoulder width apart. Tiptoe here, release. Okay, again, tiptoe here, same side. Good. Tiptoe, drop to 1. Tiptoe and drop. Let's switch feet now. Tiptoe, drop. Stick the landing. Good. Up, I'm falling, I'm catching myself. Have a nice flat back. Okay, very good. Let's go back down to the ground, round 2. We're gonna try that a few different ways too. We can try going to the diagonal, like you would possibly fall off of a curb. Back to the triceps, I'm holding 8s, press to the ceiling first, up, back at the elbow, ceiling, and then open for the fly. Good. And into the bird dog. Okay, flip it over. Opposite hand and foot. To make this more challenging, you could take it from a plank position here. And opposite hand and leg. Your neck is neutral, looking at your hands. Let's bring it up to standing. Tiptoe. Okay, so you can come up to the tiptoes and to the diagonal, or keep it how we had it. I'll take it to the diagonal. Tiptoe here. Good. Stick the landing up. Same side. Switching legs. Awesome. I like that one. Okay, one more round, folks. Let's finish off here. Again, it's gonna be whatever you can tricep extend. That'll be your weakest muscle in this movement pattern. Let's press up and back, round and fly. When you hit that fly, make sure those arms are rounded. All right, and bird dog. Okay, feel free to take it up a notch and go from that plank position, toes and hands. Otherwise, join me here. And reach, switch. Slow and controlled here, really reaching and extending your hand and your foot. Okay, finishing off with our tiptoe hop. You can do a variety of patterns. I'm gonna try some side patterns, diagonal and to the front, whatever you'd like. You can join me. Let's do regular to the front, tiptoe, and here. Now diagonal, tiptoe, here. Now more to the side, tiptoe, and to the front, other leg, diagonal, side. Well, see, I'm not very good on this side. Switch legs again. And switch legs. 3, 2, 1, and done. And you've moved daily in your balance, stability, and compound strength. Nice work, folks. Excellent. Thanks for joining. Let's do a quick stretch out. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the workout. Let's stretch things out, starting with a little calf stretch. Heel down, toe up, knee is soft, and we're just gonna lean forward. If you don't have something to put your foot on like this, you can just push that back heel into the ground and lean forward, and that'll give your calf a good stretch. Excellent. How did you fare on the balance exercises? Were you tippy? Like I said, I am tippy on my left side. Switch sides here. And it's because my big toe goes up. I know, I've done this barefoot before, balance exercises, and I see it just pushing up, and I really have to focus on planting it. Another way you can tell if you do that with your big toe is to look down at your sneakers. Are they worn where the big toe is? Chances are then you lift it up a lot. Okay, let's cross over. Reach up, take a deep breath in, and hinge forward at the hips. Nice IT band and hamstring stretch here. Anyway, yeah, so that's a good indicator, if your shoe is worn right at the tip toe, that you pull the toe up instead of planting all the toes on the ground. Round up, switch sides, take a deep breath in, and hinge at the hips. So something to practice, something to be mindful of. And a great way to do balance exercises is often in bare feet or minimalist shoes that are very flat to the ground and have a wide toe box so you can spread those toes out. Round up. Good. Let's go into a little quad stretch here. Grab those shoelaces, bring the knees together. So barefoot is ideal, but those minimalist shoes are good so that you can really sink your big toes into the ground for optimal balance. But I have a few of these now on the channel, so different exercises, switch sides. Be sure to check those out if balance, stability, mobility is part of your game plan for 2026 and moving forward to help optimize your health and keep you strong as you age. We also do have our motion mastery program, which has mobility, flexibility, arms back, thumbs down to stretch through the chest. What does it have? Mobility, stability, balance, and flexibility components in it that take you through a week, and you round through the back here. You build on each component as you move through the week. So you take a whole week focused on mobility, then a whole week focused on flexibility, etc. Anyway, that's available, so you can click or tap right there and grab that program, put it on repeat, and improve your own health. All right, thanks for joining. See you in the next one.